Welcome to the How Good It Can Get podcast, where we dive deep into the transformative journey from surviving to thriving. Join me, your host, Andrea Rice, on this empowering exploration of mindfulness, spirituality, and unlocking your full potential. Let me show you just how good it can get. Hello, and welcome back to How Good It Can Get. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, Andrea Rice. And today I wanted to talk about happiness. So the one thing that I hear more often than I can even believe is people coming up to me and they're telling me about maybe their problems or their anxiety and things that are going on. And they say, I just want to be happy. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that because I remember so many times over the years, especially when I was going through my hardest times, that is the one thing I kept coming back to is I just want to be happy. How do I find happiness? I remember I got so low, like I had no idea how to find happiness. And I remember Googling how to be happy. And to me now it seems kind of silly that I would just Google that. But when you don't know where to start, you go with what you know. So I was hoping Google could give me the answers. And I wanted to share where I am now. And happiness is something that I experience every single day. And a few years ago, I could not have said that. 100% I could not have said that. I didn't know happiness. If I was happy, it was very fleeting. It wasn't something that was an everyday experience. And so happiness, what I've learned, is a byproduct. It is not something that you can go out and buy. It is not a product you can buy. It is a byproduct of your internal state. And my partner, Chan, and I from How Good It Can Get, were talking about this the other day. And it really just clicked with me that it's not something you can go get. It's not something you can chase. Happiness is a byproduct of your internal state. So if you are right now in a lower vibrational state, maybe you're consumed with a lot of anxiety or sadness or overwhelm or things just aren't going right. Obviously, happiness is elusive. That's why I couldn't find happiness for so long. That's why I didn't know how to get it. Happiness comes from an internal state, and it's something that it's not just one thing. You can work out all day long and you can be physically fit, but that's not going to make you happy. You can have all of the money in the world, but that is not going to make you happy. You can buy security. You can buy a lot of things. You can buy materials, but it can't buy happiness. And even the richest people in the world will tell you that. Like, money does not buy happiness. And we chase money. We chase the next best thing. We chase, when I get the promotion, I'll be happy. When I get the house, I'll be happy. When I get married, I'll be happy. When X, Y, and Z happens in the future, I'll be happy. But when you can truly be happy today, no matter what your circumstances, then you have achieved true success. We are meant to be happy. We are meant to be abundant. There's no other reason that we were put on this earth, in my opinion, than to be happy. And so when I hear so many people out there say, I just want to be happy, I get it. I relate to it on a very deep level because I would say that all the time. I didn't know how to be happy. So if you feel like that right now, I want you to know that happiness is something you can experience every single day. Happiness is something that can be your normal. It may not be right now, but it can be, and I'm living proof of that. It takes a mindset shift, and it's a combination of things. And when people say they feel stuck, I think that's a word that gets thrown around a lot. I feel stuck, and it doesn't really mean anything, right? Because it's so overused. But when you think about it, when you are at your lowest point, you feel emotionally and physically stuck. But if you get your body moving, if you take action, that is the best way to get unstuck. Do something that brings you joy. That is the first step. You don't have to Google it. I'll tell you. the first step is just to take action. You have to take action. And once you get your body moving, you get your mind focusing on positive things, you're feeding your body right. You're not consuming all the processed foods, all the sugar. Um, I know people say that all the time, but it really does make a difference. We watch what we feed our body, and we also need to watch what we feed our mind. Because if our mind is bombarded by negative things in the news, if our Instagram algorithm has us looking at murder shows and conspiracy theories all day long, it's hard to be happy because you're not cultivating the mindset for joy. I talk to a lot of people that have anxiety. Chan and I, that's kind of our purpose. It's become our purpose, is to help people break free of their anxiety. And that's one of the things we teach in Beyond the Couch, is just how to use all of the things so that you can cultivate an actual lifestyle that has purpose, a lifestyle that is rooted in gratitude and positivity and unconditional love, a lifestyle that is healthy and abundant. And once you can cultivate that lifestyle, happiness is just a byproduct. You don't have to chase it anymore. You don't have to go looking for it anymore. It's there every single day. So I know this is a short episode, and I really wish that my partner Chan was here so that he could give his insights on happiness, because he's one of the happiest people I know. And it really is infectious. Once you are happy, it will spread like wildfire. Other people will ask you, how do you do it? How do you stay so happy? Because I think that's the one thing that we're all looking for. We just want to be happy. I hear it all the time. I just want to be happy. So if you're listening right now and you are not happy, or happiness seems like something that's out of reach, or when you do get it, it's so fleeting, I want you to know that it's possible to have happiness every single day. It's a byproduct of your inner state. And once you realize that, and once you cultivate that lifestyle change, and it's not hard. We teach it in Beyond the Couch, and I'll link it here on the podcast for anyone who's interested. But it only takes a little bit of time to change your mindset. It only takes a little bit of time every day to just rewire your brain, and happiness will be a natural byproduct. So all of you out there listening, I hope that you have a happy day. And if you find yourself saying, I don't care what this lady is talking about, let me give you a couple little tips that will bring about joy to you and to others. So if you're not happy right now, go ahead and think about 5 things that you're grateful for. I start with the most simple things. Every morning, I think I'm so grateful for my cup of coffee. I'm thankful for my legs that can walk. I'm thankful for my arms that can hug. And once you start thinking about things that you are grateful for, that's just the beginning. Pretty soon, your whole mood will change. You will raise your vibration, and that will be something that people around you feel. Our energy is contagious. Go out and tell someone that they look pretty today. Go out and tell someone that you're really proud of all of the things that they've achieved. Go out and tell your friend who's wanted to start a podcast. Go out there and start that podcast. You can do it. Give people encouragement, and when you do, it'll make you feel good as well. And pretty soon, happiness will just be a natural byproduct. So thank all of you for tuning in. Hopefully, Chan will be back with me on the next episode. And for all of you out there listening, if you have not checked it out already, I do invite you to go to howgooditcanget.com. We have a lot of information on there, a lot of free resources for anxiety relief, manifestation, raising your vibration. We also have a couple of quizzes on there that are really fun. One is the frequency spiral, and that's something that we talk about a lot in Beyond the Couch. And it gives you a baseline of where you are on the frequency spiral so you can see how to spiral up. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day. You've been listening to the How Good It Can Get podcast. Remember, the power to transform your life is within you. So stay mindful, stay empowered, and keep embracing how good it can get.